Thunder fell short against the Jazz on Friday. Despite the fact, look, Russell Westbrook had 46 points. They lost the series 4-2. And when Carmelo Anthony was asked about the idea of coming off the bench next season, he said out of the question. Bill?
Michelle, here's a hot take for you. It is pretty hot. Carmelo Anthony will never again start for a playoff team. Michelle Beadle.
Brian, I can't deal with you. I don't think it's that hot. I have been on the record. I have not. I think Carmelo Anthony, the human, is great. I think Carmelo Anthony, the NBA player, is not ideal. And I think these types of situations, this is not the first time he's scoffed at the idea of coming off the bench. Not even the first time this year. So he's not the kind of teammate that I necessarily would look forward to playing with because you were non-existent in this series. And so to immediately shoot down the idea that you could possibly one day come off the bench is absurd to me.
This was not a good way for Carmelo Anthony to end this season. This soundbite is going to continue to plague him into the future. Almost like it happened with Latrell Sprewell when he couldn't come to a contractual agreement with Minnesota and he said, I have to feed my family. Here's why. As you get older, the goal is to continue to reinvent yourself.
Yes,
and there's some level of humility that comes with that. Carmelo Anthony will be a Hall of Fame, one of the greatest scorers the league has seen. You're making $28 million next year. You're basically guaranteed to be on the squad. At this point of your career, look at Dwayne Wade. He's a reserve.
Yes.
Look at LeBron James. He's an all-time great player. He falls somewhere in the middle of that at this point, but the difference is they're both three-time champions. So at this point of his career, you would think that he's willing to do and or say the right things in order to start or contribute on the playoff team. I will not say he will not start because people get injured and things like that happen. But Carmelo Anthony, as a stretch four, will not be a starter for a contending team anymore.
All right.